Welcome to Coreum Concepts. Today we're going to just check over the markets here again and do a recap on the events of the day. It was a good day for Core Council. They had STABLY on their Twitter space, really informative Twitter space that went really well. Coreum made an announcement of another validator. So quite a bit of news to go through today. This one might get a little bit on the longer side for a market update, but let's get at it. Today, Solgenic, it's up a couple percent, trading around 17 cents, 189,000 24-hour trading volume. Coreum's coming in just over 40 cents, up 3.5%, with just under 300,000 in 24-hour trading volume. Details: 69,569 holders, 57,626 trust lines. Today we've been trading in a range from 39.5 to 42 cents, so it's tightened up a little bit today. Markets took some pressure at the end of the day, towards the end of the trading day here today. Bitcoin's down a bit, it's at 22,459. XRP's pulled back, it hit resistance there right around 43.5 cents there. So it's pulled back at the end of the trading day. It's now down to 40 cents. Dow Jones, S&P, they're both sideways for the day. And total market cap for crypto is down a little bit today. Still tickling that, it keeps getting rejected at that 1 trillion mark. And gold and silver are still maintaining fairly well. Gold at 1937, silver at 2365, and the dollar is at 101.92. Checking in with our CerTic audit for Coreum, still in progress, but steady progress, 12%. So we're inching away day by day, so forward progress is good progress. And today Slice posted in regards to the Core and Core DAO naming fiasco here. With all the chatter, disagreement, FUD, etc. on crypto Twitter, it's easy to second guess yourself more over your investments. As I researched Coreum, I stumbled across Core DAO, and I was slightly concerned Core DAO would end up being awarded the desirable 4-digit core symbol. No, it's all good. So he's referring to a BitTrue post that says new listing Core DAO. So that's good, but I did see another exchange, smaller exchange than BitTrue, was going the other route and changed it to Coreum instead of Core. So I don't know if there's any resolution to that. So then he followed up with tagging Bob Ross and Reza and Coreum on this topic. Curious, how long ago did you have to apply to obtain ownership rights to the Core ticker symbol? Please share the answer if you can. And they haven't replied as of yet. I replied that I don't know the answer. I hope this helps. Another exchange chose Coreum as the solution, as I mentioned previously. So then I referenced this CoinDesk article that we brought up. So I read it when I went there earlier today. Took a screen cap from that I was going to use for a Twitter post, attached it there, and sure enough, when he went there, it 404 him. But I did screen cap it, like I said. Didn't get the whole article, obviously, but it's a little strange. Here's a screen cap of a dead link for me also. And it said, it was this Kevin Beardsley, the product manager for Kraken, stated, in quotes, tickers are designed to make assets instantly recognizable to clients, so it's important that each ticker refers to a single asset. He's a manager pro trading at the Kraken exchange. However, the two projects sometimes claim the same symbol, and the winner is mostly decided de facto by the community. So that tells me that as a Coreum community, we got to stand up and defend our core ticker title, I guess. They got a lot of followers behind their project. So far, up until the last little while, we were clearly more so referred to as Core than anybody else. So when you're using Twitter and social media, just make sure you put that Core out there, so we maintain dominance on that, I guess, until we hear otherwise, and if it in fact is secured by Coreum. So, and there was several announcements today. One was from Zen Lounge, that the Zen Lounge DAO was formed January 23rd, 23. Who wants some DAO tokens? So check in with Zen Lounge Telegram probably for more information on that, or follow his Twitter space at ZenWarrior113. And then Coreum had an announcement today also saying that security is at the forefront of every blockchain network. As an industry-leading security auditor, we're glad to introduce Informal Inc., joining Coreum as a validator. Informal will be a key partner as we expand Coreum's infrastructure. Hashtag stake at Coreum. Right on. So informal systems, verifiable distributed systems and organizations. The website. The core developer of Cosmos. The core developer of the Cosmos network software and protocols with a focus on the Tendermint consensus engine, the IBC interoperability standard, and the Cosmos hub. Proof of stake validators secure the network, align your incentives. We operate informal staking, a lead proof of stake validator, IBC relayer, interchain service provider in the Cosmos ecosystem. Our vision is an open source ecosystem of cooperatively owned and governed distributed organizations running on reliable distributed systems. We are a worker-owned organization composed of a diverse group of people from around the world. Join us. Before we move on, I just want to point this out here. Blockchain infrastructure. We are core developers of the Tendermint and IBC projects with focus on software implementations in Rust. And the reason why I highlight that is because pretty sure it was Reza said that Coreum's being programmed in Rust, and obviously using Tendermint IBC. So Tendermint RS is Tendermint is a Byzantine fault-tolerant state machine replication engine for applications written in Rust. So I assume that's what we're going to be using. IBC RS. Inter-blockchain communication is a protocol for secure packet-based communication between distinct blockchains. Imagine the RS is the Rust. Hermes is an open source Rust implementation of a relayer for IBC, released under the IBC crate. Formal verification tools. We build formal verification tools we leverage in our protocol design, engineering, and security audits. The reason why I think this is important is right out of the box, like Coreum's going to pretty much have to be able to interact with the XRP ledger to move the core tokens over to the Coreum mainnet. And based on what I'm seeing with the validators that are coming over, the big institutional validators coming over, and the programming synchronicities with IBC and Tendermint and all that, it's clear that it's maybe not out of the box, but soon after it's going to be communicating with the Cosmos ecosystem. So Coreum is going to be massive just within weeks or months of launch, just based on those two interactions with those ledgers. So yeah, that's pretty exciting news to me to see that today. It's a giant ecosystem on Cosmos over there. I don't know enough about it. Zen Lounge, he's a fantastic person to follow. He's very well informed on Cosmo ecosystem as well as the Coreum Sologenic ecosystem. So he's really a great resource for that overlap between the two. But it's just clear that Coreum is designed to run well with the Cosmos ecosystem. We know it's going to be an optimized version of the XRP ledger and interact well with it. So it's just more signs to me. This is just going to be an amazing third generation blockchain. And to this day, I can't figure out why. Like if I'm just seeing this as something it's not, but there's certainly not near enough interest or talk about the subject of these smart tokens in my mind, and especially the ISO 222 component of that, because the way I understood it from that Twitter space with Core Council, their first space, is that all these other chains are sure capable of interacting with ISO 222 standards, but in fact Coreum is going to be I might be mistaken, but the way I understood it, the first and possibly the only one so far that the ISO standard can be coded right on the coin, right on the token. It's coded right on the token itself, not just a message attached with something that can have a vulnerability. So maybe I'm misunderstanding it. If I am, please say so in the comments. But to this day, it amazes me why there's so little talk about the smart tokens, why there's so little talk about the ISO 222 standard that sets Coreum apart from the other chains. I don't know. I'm maybe overly bullish on Coreum and putting more into that than I should be, but help me out here if you know something about that, just let me know. So today, the Bank of International Settlements put out update to the CBDC database of working paper 880. There are 4 live retail CBDCs in the world, in the Bahamas, the Eastern Caribbean, Nigeria, and Jamaica. There are now pilots in 34 jurisdictions covering both wholesale and retail CBDC. I popped into that article. It's pretty interesting. I'm probably going to do a video on it here soon to jump into it a little bit more. Little clip out there says, based on public reports and interviews with central bank experts, we set out the policy approaches behind 3 CBDC projects: China's digital currency electronic payments, Sweden's e-krona, and the Bank of Canada's CBDC contingency plan. So yeah, I did attach that contingency plan from the Bank of Canada in that post there. So if you want to check that out, you can follow me at Coreum Concepts on Twitter. And today was the Twitter space with Core Council and STABLY, the stablecoin on-ramp that will be available. They're hoping, as he said today, to be available on day 1 when it goes live. There was no guarantee of that, but he was certainly hoping that's how it was going to turn out. Very informative Twitter space, once again, from the Core Council. Just did a fantastic job getting the information out, and yeah, there's some good things that came out of that. It is in the roadmap to get the USDS some pairs on the market. So speaking to the XRP Ledger side of things, Coreum Solo and XRP, it is in the roadmap to get USDS trading pairs available. So that was pretty good. He did mention that their company tokenizes other assets, and one of the examples was Kitco Gold. So I'm definitely going to be looking into that some more. And Alberto from STABLY, definitely, it was clear he's a friend of the XRP Ledger community and has been for some time. He did allude to an announcement coming up from STABLY in the coming weeks that we'd be very interested in. So it's going to be interesting what new project is in the works with them that he thinks would be of relevance to us. So keep your ear open for that. I'll definitely be covering it once it comes out. And the other breaking news that came out of that Twitter space today is Core Council announced that they are starting a podcast. So really look forward to that. We really have to get the message of Coreum out there. I think this technology is being overlooked. The Coreum organization themselves doesn't seem to be promoting it or pushing it out there aggressively in any sense. It's more of a community-driven thing. I'm happy to do my part. I think this is going to be a fantastic project, and the more people we can inform on its capabilities and things like stablecoin access with STABLY, it's only going to help people come on to the network in the days and weeks ahead as we get close to the mainnet launch. And popularity is definitely going to be rising as that nears. So again, really good Twitter space from Core Council. Definitely give them a follow on Twitter, and I'll definitely be letting everybody know once details of their new podcast come about, because that'll be mandatory listening. Once again, thank you all for your support, your likes and your follows, your kind words in the comments. Really appreciate it. If you found some value in this, hopefully I've earned your subscription. I'm really hoping to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube before the March 24th mainnet launch so I could live stream. I highly doubt I'm going to get an invite. I highly doubt I'm going to make it there, but definitely want to be part of the mainnet launch on March 24th. So yeah, if you can give me a subscribe and a like. I can take bad comments and dislikes too. Some constructive criticism would be good. I know I got a lot to improve, but it's been fun so far. It's been a great week, and I appreciate everybody's support. Peace and prosperity to y'all.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initial power and liftoff of level 407. Go south and go switch downrange.
Incredible views that we've been seeing, you can see that Falcon 9 has lifted off from pad 39A, carrying our Starlink payload into space. And we are throttling down the engines in preparation for Max Q. Max Q is the largest structural load that the vehicle will see on ascent. separation, SES-1, and then fairing deployment. MECO is main engine cutoff, and that's where all 9 of those engines that you see right now lit up on the first stage, those will shut down and help slow the stage down in preparation for stage separation. That will be when the first stage separates from the second stage. First stage will make its way back down to Earth and land on our drone ship. Just read the instructions.